We are back. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with the always lovely and talented Andrea Kay.
Yay.
That little body action there. Okay. And the always incredible Urban Miyares. And we have, Urban, I want to open the doors to one of your topics. So let's call this an Urban Talks segment.
I'm ready.
Okay. So the obligations and responsibilities of business ownership. That's one of the things you teach over at the Met class and what have you, correct?
Yeah, it is. It's one of those topics that if few people realize, whether they're just thinking about starting a business or already in business. You know, we have not only a social but a moral obligation when we're a business owner. And that is not only to those who work for us and those who are vendors and our customers, but also the community. And most people don't realize the moral and social obligation we have. And that's nothing more than giving back. We have an obligation to make sure our employees, as an example, get their paycheck. Because they're supporting their families. So it's quite a responsibility we have as a business owner. We have an obligation to everybody, from those who we pay our rent to or lease from, to the vendors who we buy products and goods and services from. And likewise, they have an obligation to us. And I often find that this responsibility is not there. I mean, we're in business to solve a problem.
Right.
And part of that problem is the community we live and work in. Mm-hmm. Whether our customers or clients are at our home or across the country or around the world, we have an obligation by being in business. It's a major obligation. And if you don't fulfill that obligation, what happens? And this is where business owners, like I get a lot of people who want to start a nonprofit organization. And I'll say, well, that's great because you want to solve a problem in the community and you're looking for donations to do it. But what happens if you don't make it? Mm-hmm. What happens if your business, for-profit or nonprofit, closes? Would you have solved that problem, or would you have made that problem worse? And nothing worse than you could do is to go out there to solve a problem and then leave it hanging because of some reason. Too many people get in business right away to make money. That's on their mind, that it's all about profit and making money, and I'm going to support my family. And my obligation is, if I give my employees the paycheck and pay them, I've fulfilled my obligation. That's only a small part of it.
Well, tell me something, Urban. Where would you go? Let's say I'm considering starting a small business, mm-hmm. and I want to find out, am I doing this for the right reason? Where can I go to get input?
Well, of course, the easy way to go is to get a job in a profession or field you want to get into, but many people are unable to do that, especially those with disabilities. And that's what, I focus on the disabled, on, getting into business to not only get them off the welfare or whatever subsidy they're getting because of their disability, but also to give back.
Yeah.
But, where you find out about that is by living in the community, by understanding your community. Too many people live in their home and they don't know what's going outside their front door.
Yeah. I have a question for you in terms of, to me, I'm almost thinking that maybe the first question or the first responsibility a business owner has is to make sure they're getting into a business for the right reasons.
Oh, exactly. And we'll cover that in a future podcast. Are you getting into the right business, or what business is best for you? And we'll cover that in another topic. Right. But the responsibility is so critical.
Yeah. What about resources? What would you recommend for the best resources? I mean, obviously, we can put your email address out there and people can contact you, which I think is a good idea. But there's got to be other resources people can look at to make sure they understand the obligations and what they need in their business. Well,
in the business plan, you have a section called management. That goes philosophy and objectives. And that's where it should shine when you write it in your business plan. Too many business owners, I say, they'll give money for this organization or that organization and then do a fundraising event for them. And they think they're satisfying a social need, but really their mission should be part of their social need. Right. Or social responsibility and giving back to the community. Yeah. And now it's become very popular, being socially responsible. Right. And you could see that with some businesses. So in my opinion, a business should pick a social responsibility in the community and stick with it. Don't jump to this organization and that organization. They're really diluting their effect as a business.
Interesting. Well, we're running short on time. Tell our listeners how they get in touch with you if they have some questions.
Well, I'm Disabled Businesspersons Association, and you could reach me at URBAN at disabledbusiness.com, or check us on Facebook, Twitter. We're around all over the place. Our social responsibility to you.